Hello everyone, I'm at a friend's house. So today Pauline's place is my friend's place. And in the beautiful cupboard behind me, I found this. I asked, could I show it to you? And it's some angels. And I don't know what an angel really looks like, but there's many renditions of them. People like them. And they're singing together. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that's the opposite to what we think of when we're looking at angels or think about angels or believe that some angel is protecting us, and that's evil. Recently I spoke to you about Jesus' temptations in the wilderness. He was alone, he was hungry. It was a testing time for him, a time to refine and focus on what his purpose was. And so evil, and the Bible tells us the devil, tempts Jesus with three basic things. And the first was to turn the stone into bread. But today, thinking about these angels, the devil, evil, takes Jesus to see all of the kingdoms of the world. Everything that's imaginable that is power and glory. And the temptation to Jesus is, you can have all of this. You can have the power and their glory. All you have to do is to worship me. Pay me the homage, bow down to me, give me really all the power, because when you worship someone, you do give them the power and you give them your life. Well, it was a sort of an obvious temptation, it seems to me, one where Jesus would say no, and he does, and just says you can only worship God and only serve God. And I think, would the human just say no easily? Looking back in time and reading the biblical account, of course, oh yes, we would never do that. But how much do we really dislike power? How much do we really dislike glory? We all like power, and we all like what we think is glory, which is fame or admiration. We want people to think we're terrific. Well, they're human tendencies. And probably underneath everyone, we want to be liked by others. And how important that is, even in any community. To feel you have a good and dear friend is the essence of life. Jesus was asking us to put everything in perspective. And when you do worship God and give God glory, that is, give your life's purpose and service to God, then power and popularity and glory, all those things take on a different meaning and perspective. A hunger for power only and a hunger for acclaim only, it's dangerous. And you see it everywhere in the world. And desperate attempts by even the leaders of countries to gain power means to destroy everything else. God in Jesus came to give us life and affirmation. And I wonder if sometimes we haven't, as a world, been just worshipping power and all the trappings of power and wealth. And we think God is an optional extra, that is, love and meaning is an optional extra. Well, these are hard decisions for us, and I have to work with them as you do. And if the world really needed the absence of power and glory just for the sake of it, it's now. So many people need meaning and friendship, and probably yours. Well, I look at these beautiful angels. Life isn't quite just the duo of singing. It isn't for me either. But I know that the power of good is much greater than the power of evil. But so many in the human race don't think so. Jesus in God helped us see. I thank God that this amazing power decided to leave all those temptations in the desert and to serve humankind. Practical action, action with all his flesh. Well, my friends, I want to talk to you about the third temptation. It's the most difficult, and I hope to see you tomorrow.